everyone, and welcome to another video of KSP1. And as you see here, this is gonna be an exciting one because I love doing this mission when I actually played it, and I haven't told you what it is. So as you see, I already got a rover built, and we're gonna go to Duna and fly a rover there and land it. Like, this is just gonna be an exciting mission because during this mission was one of the funnest missions ever because I like driving stuff in KSP1. So I'm excited to do this. And how we'll work this rover is we're gonna land it like the Perseverance rover, and so we're gonna put a huge shield around it, and then we're gonna put fuel tanks around the rover, which will fall down and land itself, which would in real life it would do it automatically, but because they programmed to. But here I'll be controlling it because that's how this game works. But as you see right now, we put the fairing, and we're gonna put the huge shield piece, which is we're gonna use the biggest non-inflatable huge shield, which is gonna be the how big is it, like 3 meters is it? I don't know, like 3.5 meters or something. And then we're just gonna I just need to do it again just to make it look better. But that's how the Perseverance rover looks inside its encased fairing right there. So we put the main part done, and we're just gonna add some communication so we can have a full connection to the KSC at all times. So we'll just make sure we put that there, and then we'll make sure we put the the decoupler, which will then connect to the third stage. Which this third stage is actually kind of useful because I did forget something on this mission, and you'll see what I did forget soon, but not right now. So we're gonna put the Wolfhound engine, but I'm still deciding what kind of engine to put here. So it's kind of a debate right now, but I do put the Wolfhound engine like right now, I think right now. Yeah, I put the Wolfhound engine, and then we're gonna just work on the other stages, which will be we'll put the decoupler for Wolfhound, and then we're gonna use the 3-meter part to cover up the clamshell, like how the other rockets did to launch their rovers. Like, I have no idea what kind of rockets it was, like Atlas rocket or Titan rocket or something like that. But and we're gonna make sure we put some pro control on it so it can control on its own, and some batteries so it won't run out of electric charge. And then we'll put the second stage, which is gonna be basically what I do for every mission, because like going to the money and Minus, I always use the big fuel tanks or the 2.5 meter ones because I just like using them. But even though the 3-meter parts can go to dress, actually it could bring in Elu if you want to, but it would be a little harder. That's why I like using the parts of the Making History DLC to make sure that I do get it. But anyway, we're here on the launch pad right now, and we're getting ready to launch, and we're and we're slowly coming up, and I'll just speed the footage up of this part just so the launch doesn't take forever, like right now, yeah. And we're slowly gonna do our gravity turn. We're gonna start like one kilometer away, and yeah, we're gonna just slowly start doing our turn and making sure that those SRBs, when they separate, they'll fall into the KSP Ocean. And also, you know, something I realized, when I realized that if the KSC is not on a tilt, or Kerbin is not on a tilt, it just spins on the equator, it doesn't spin on a tilt like Earth does, then that means that they don't have any seasons, so it's always one season at the same time. And that can explain some things like why it never snows here, why the weather never changes. So that can explain some stuff like that. But anyway, we reached 45-degree mark, and we're slowly climbing up to 90 right now. We're starting to burn up kind of because we're going pretty fast actually. We reached 1 kilometer per second, yeah. And we're slowly loosening our throttle, making sure we don't burn up, like destroy our payload. Like that happened in my Eve mission. If you watched it, like it broke my antenna, and then but I had to put it inside a cargo bay if I didn't want it to explode. But anyway, we have separated from the first stage. As you see there, it goes rolling away, and we'll just start up our engine to go to the orbit. And I see it's actually going pretty good right now. Like our orbit line's actually pretty good. This is actually one of my best missions ever where I've done something like this good at something. So, and we'll set up our maneuver node, which will get us to a Duna encounter. And I see here, I just need to set Duna as my target, and we actually get a pretty good encounter right there. So we'll just need to get, like there, we got an encounter there. So that was pretty good. So now we have gotten our maneuver node for Duna ready. So now we're just gonna point to the maneuver node, which is gonna be a target to Duna. So this will be like a perfect target burn here. And yeah, we're just gonna point on it. We're gonna make sure our camera's like this because I like how my camera is when it's like this. So, but anyway, we're gonna move on. Time warp to the maneuver node. And here, this mission was kind of fun. When I use time warp and going away from Kerbin, is actually look pretty cool. So I do this more often. But anyway, since we still have using like the second stage basically gets us to Duna. I over-engineered this rocket. It was too much fuel. Like, I could have just used the first and second stage to get me to Duna, and I wouldn't have to need a third stage. But only if I did bring the thing I needed, which I guess I'll tell you now. It was parachutes. I forgot to put parachutes on my vehicle, so since I forgot to. The third stage came in handy because I could land myself with the third stage, and then I'll use the fourth stage, which is the small engine stage, to land myself. So, but anyway, we got on encounter of Duna, so now we're gonna do our inclination change, which will be pretty easy actually, because our what is it called? Our line was pretty close to Duna, so all we need to do is just a little fix like that, and we'll just go to our maneuver node. And this part is pretty cool because I see myself go away from curve. Like, I just like how it was going away from curve in there. So that was pretty cool. But anyway, we got our maneuver ready, so we'll now just see how the sun is there. I think the sun was called Kerbal, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, enough about that. We're now coming up to our maneuver node. Let's lower the throttle because this Rhino engine is pretty powerful actually. And yeah, I over-engineered it. This could even do our inclination change for us. So I'm sorry that I put a little too much fuel and over-engineered this thing. But hey, we needed fuel. Like, for my dual mission, I wasted like 6 kilometers per second of fuel. That was a big waste for a mission like that. So I need to maybe next time not waste so much. Like, maybe I should just save a little bit once, or maybe just bring some fuel and then maybe do some mining to get the fuel back. So if I ever need it, I'm short of fuel, but I'm never short on fuel here, so I won't have to worry about that thing. But just I'll always bring enough fuel or more, so just in case maybe something gets wrong, maybe the trajectory is wrong, then we can just do some fixing with the with the fuel. But anyway, we're now here on Duna, and we're now getting ready to go down. We detached from the second stage, which is where you can say bye-bye. And here, this is when I realized that I did not have my parachute, so I realized we're gonna have to use our engine for this. And I see this will be pretty cool how we land our Rover here. So we're using our Wolfhound engine, which apparently can carry this thing, which is actually pretty cool. And now we're gonna use some time warp to slow ourselves down. And we don't even burn up in the atmosphere one bit. There's no flames or anything. And you see, it slows us down really good. So we're gonna keep the stage until like we reach like 1 kilometer from the ground, and we'll just attach the fairing from this Rover. So now the Rover is exposed to Duna's atmosphere. Almost like Mars there, but the Rover is exposed to Duna's atmosphere now, and is experiencing how the atmosphere is, and probably gonna start doing some experiments now. I'm just gonna pretend. But anyway, we're coming down slowly. It says we're like 8 kilometers from sea level, but we're gonna do it from ground level, so I'm gonna change that eventually. So here I ran out of footage, so I had to do it again, but that's okay. Right now we're coming really close to Duna's ground, so here everything's staged up, ready to go when we detach. And I see you there. We're gonna detach like about now, like yeah, and we have detached, and I see the big explosion there, and the Wolfhound engine just goes flying. But anyway, our Rover, this part was pretty cool because I loved the detaching and how it was going to detach, but I couldn't detach it for some reason, so I had to detach it from here. Then I detached it, and then I detached it and had to land it because I felt like I needed to keep it, so I landed it. And there's our Rover. First time driving. Actually, I did test it on Turbine, so don't worry, everything worked out. But look at that. First time driving on another surface of the planet. My first Rover, actually, no, second, because my first Rover is actually a Mun Rover. I never recorded that, but I did make a Mun Rover, so I should make now my next Rover I should think of making is an Eve Rover, one to even maybe exploring Eve, and if it lands on land, we could explore the waters of Eve, right? So I'm just doing a quick save right now, just in case something bad happens. Then we're gonna check out the debris, the Wolfhound engine that apparently fell out from the from the third stage. But so apparently it survived, but the fuel tanks did not, sadly. So that's sad for the fuel tanks, but I guess the Wolfhound engine is pretty happy. But anyway, right now I'm deciding to do some driving while still recording, so this part will be pretty fun, and we're gonna do some cool flips here. And here my original goal is to climb up that mountain, and I was gonna keep recording until my footage ran out, which it has like 30 minutes of footage left in real time, but here basically just 1 minute. So, but anyway, right now I just wanted to drive, doing some cool tricks. Well, okay, we're just driving. I need to time warp a little bit, but if I time warp too fast, I'll probably crash and yeah, you know, get destroyed. But anyway, everything's going good, and at the end, if you stick around if you want to see what happens at the end, if we will do a big flip or not. So just make sure to stick around. But anyway, right now we're still climbing up some hills, and the mountain's actually pretty far away than usual. So if perseverance or curiosity went this fast, It must have been going pretty slow actually. But okay, I think the big flip is coming up, so get ready for it. We're gonna go here and we're gonna do our flip right about now. Yep, there it is, flipping around, and yeah, we flipped, and I couldn't get up, but luckily I found a way to get up. Like I tried taking the brakes out, it was not working, but luckily we got up, and then the brakes worked. But anyway, that was fun. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, make sure to share it, and bye.